All right, in this question we're asked to the nearest cent, what is the finance charge if the charge is computed on average daily balance and we have a periodic monthly rate of 3.2%? We have our formulas up here. If it's calculated using average daily balance, the first thing we have to do, step 1, is to find the average daily balance. Now again, they gave us the information in a statement form. So here's the balance for the day, and this is how many days it stayed at that balance. So they went ahead and multiplied across for us and totaled those 5 days. And then here's the total for the next day. Here's the total for these 9 days, the total for this 1 day, and the total for these 15 days. They've totaled those. Our job to find the sum of the daily balances is to add all of these together to find the grand total. Okay, so we are going to add 1,170, 344, 3,096, 219, and 3,285. Okay, we get a total, so the sum of our balances for the month is $8,114. We need to find the average daily balance, so we take that total, 8,114, and we divide by the total number of days, which they did for us there, was 31 days total. So we go ahead and divide 8,114 divided by 31 days, gives us an average daily balance of $261.74. Now we need to go the next step. We're asked to find the finance charge. The finance charge, you take the average daily balance, that's why we did all that work. Our average daily balance that we just found of $261.74, and we multiply it by the rate. It's 3.2%, which we need to change percent to decimal before we do our calculation. So we're multiplying by 0.032. So $261.74 times 0.032. And when I do that, I get $8.38. So the finance charge on this credit card bill, the amount she's charged for interest is $8.38. Okay, Victor Hernandez has a credit card that bases its finance charge on the average daily balance method. New purchases included. His monthly periodic rate is, here's his rate, 3.7%, and his finance charge for his most recent bill was $42. Find his average daily balance. Now, one way to find average daily balance is for them to tell you what your balance was each day, and you add them together and divide by the number of days. In this case, we have to use the information we were given. We were given the amount of the finance charge, and we were given the rate. So if we look at this formula right here, if we know the finance charge and the rate, the only thing missing is the average daily balance. So we can use this equation to solve and find our average daily balance. We fill in the information that we know. We know the finance charge was $42, so we put $42 right here. We don't know the average daily balance. So we're just going to leave that as the average daily balance. We do know the periodic rate was 3.7%, which we changed to a decimal before using. So it's times 0.037 is our rate. We want to know what's the average daily balance. Right now it's multiplied by 0.037. So to solve, we do the opposite and divide by 0.037. Whatever you do on one side, you have to do to the other. So we are able to find our average daily balance using a formula and some algebra. Okay, it's going to be whatever 42 divided by 0.037 is. I'm going to call it my ADB. It looks like is $1,135.14. Okay, so if you ever have a problem where you need to find the average daily balance and you are given the finance charge and the rate, you find it by taking the finance charge divided by your rate.